Hi folks, welcome back to GP Reactions. My name is Gail, this is my channel and it's wonderful to be doing some reactions. Just want to thank everybody for liking, subscribing and contributing to this channel, viewing, suggesting music to listen to, and you can do that through the comments, or this particular track I'm about to react to has come through Buy Me a Coffee. And yeah, just everything, just being here, just giving this small channel the vibe that it really needs. And without you guys, I wouldn't have a channel because I wouldn't be listening to all the music that has been suggested, because my own kind of limited experience of pop music, rock music, every genre of music was a lot limited, a lot more limited than I thought it was. So here we are today. I'm going to be reacting to a track that I actually know. So this is Scarlet Fantastic No Memory, and like I say, this was a Buy Me a Coffee one, and I was in two minds whether to actually go ahead with any sort of reaction at all on this, because I have heard this. I remembered it when it came out in '87, and it reached number 24. I thought it was a really good track. I saw the video to this, and I remember the Top of the Pops performance to this. But yeah, Scarlet Fantastic. This track was written by Maggie Demond and Rick P. Jones. I think that both of these were in Swans Away, which was more of a sort of like a darker, slower, more almost film noir kind of feel about their music. You can imagine Swans Way music turning up in, say, a movie like Blue Velvet or something. It was kind of very different. It was different. It was a little bit dark, a little bit, but it was Maggie Demond's voice was beautiful. She was basically did backing vocals for it. So yeah, this was a few years fast forwarded to Scarlet Fantastic No Memory. Now this is a video that was made for the Tube, so I think the music may have been re-recorded by them for the Tube, and with like fresh vocals as well for this Tube made video. Okay, so I'm going to give this a listen. The optics for video looks a bit grainy, but I think it might actually be okay. Yeah, the video looks a bit opt, but I read a few of the comments before I switched on this video. I read a few of the comments, and they were saying, you know, what a great sound this was, and it was different, but it still held the old vibes of the original. And this would have been, I don't know when this was, maybe in earlier than it was actually released, but anyway, Scarlet Fantastic 1987. This is a video made specifically for the Channel 4 program pop series called The Tube, and I'm into it. Let's go. Okay. What I'm really kind of hearing is the bass in the back. Let's just go back. The bass is incredible. The guitar kicks in. I'm loving this. Just your language style of singing as well. It's like it's like kind of effortless, but without effort. It's just like, yeah, and then memory, but it's got like a little kick to it as well, which sort of gives you the energy. Hair as well. It feels a lot more punchy. Wow. Armpits. She's got a great voice. I love her voice. Megan Demond's voice has got so much texture to it. Different textures. She could go really kind of soft, and then really light and high, and then she has this kind of bit of a growl as well. Then it just sounds kind of really lazy, and then it just. I love how many textures. I don't know what else. Where her career went after Scarlet Fantastic, but um, definitely. I hope that she kind of really did a lot of stuff. I need to look into, the Maggie Demond um journey to see. So I know she's the Swan's Way, but then I need to kind of find out what came next. I'm really curious now. Wow, there's that guitar again. That was that blew me away. That's the first time I've heard it sound like that. My apologies that this isn't the official video or the um, Top of the Pops, which is obviously mimed. This is re-recorded for the tube, and I thought it sounded absolutely amazing. Her voice was still fantastic on it. It was definitely like re-recorded vocals, and the guitars. What I loved about this was that I never really kind of like took in the vibe of the guitars and stuff like that in the video. Um, but in this, the bass, dun, 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 you can actually really, really appreciate it all the way through. And that guitar as well, the playing is, yeah, it was like a real sort of like fizz to that guitar that never really kind of picked up on in the video. This was absolutely amazing. Let's have a quick look at what people can say about this, because I don't even remember this being on the tube. Remember this on my black and white portable TV. That sounds like a beginning of. That sounds like a lyric from Half Man Half Biscuit. I remember this on my black and white poor TV. Saw a younger from the pub. If there's any ever doubt, this version most musically and visually shows beyond doubt just how fabulous Maggie was. I hope she's all right, because that sounded a bit like, yeah, class tune. Previewed on TV ads before the tube feature courted at time on VHS, which was played to death and ultimately stolen. Brings back a lot of memories. Massive thanks for the upload. Best version of a song. Brings back loads of good memories. Yeah, this this version, this is a killer version. Sometimes you'll hear things that are re-recorded and it's not as great as before, but this is definitely 100% amazing version, and that comes from somebody who has actually heard the original video, watched the original video, watched the Top of the Pops performance, but definitely in isolation, this really brings out um, the artistry of some of these songs, which can sound even in '87 it sound quite polished, and this really kind of brings out the rawness of the breaking down of the instruments. And for me, I'm not sure else what I was listening to on this, so let's have a look. Yeah, I'm not sure whether there's keyboards and stuff in this. It's hard to tell, but this was fantastic, and cheers for whoever suggested this to listen to. It might not be the version that you asked for, but this is definitely a fantastic version for me, and I really enjoyed it. I'm definitely going to, as soon as stop this recording, I'm going to have a look at what Maggie's been up to, and maybe pick something else out because she's got such a versatile voice. I remember sort of back in the day, thinking Annie Lennox had a really kind of versatile voice, and I think this is not dissimilar. Maggie's voice is not dissimilar. She can really sort of growl things out. She can really sort of go really very gentle. Um, she had quite a versatile voice. So yeah, folks, please join me in the comments below if you enjoyed this. Let me know if you remember this originally, and let me know if you know anything about Maggie Demond or Rick P. Jones, what they're up to now. And yeah, please let me know. Join me in the comments below. Until next time, take care of yourselves.